AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. They thought we was gonna duck it.
I already see Detroit in the building.
They thought we was gonna duck it, OG.
Nah, listen.
They thought we was gonna duck it.
We ain't ducking no smoke.
Nigga from Detroit told me today, Flea, you better relax before you end up on a t-shirt. I said, all right, my fault. I'ma chill. My bad. Nigga threatened my life. I said, all right, my fault. I'ma chill.
I love that though. And for me, you know, first and foremost, chat, how y'all doing? Appreciate y'all in the building. Not me sitting there waiting for us. We here. We gonna curse Fabian out when he gets back because it shouldn't say AllBall reaction. It should say Knicks rehab. So chat, when he gets back Saturday, curse his ass the fuck out.
Fabian's gonna tell us we should know how to do that.
Man,
that's what he's gonna tell us. That's what he's gonna tell us. He's gonna be like, y'all niggas should know how to do that already.
I don't want to hear that shit. But nah, big shout out Fabian, man. He's on vacation. Chat, what's up, y'all? Flea, I love that someone told you I'll put you on a t-shirt. You know why? Because that's what
nigga told me he was gonna put me on a t-shirt.
But that's what sports is missing, right? And it just goes to show you like how we are invested into our teams. And listen, I love crazy fanatic fans because I'm one, right? Because for me, it's just entertaining and it's fun. And I just love that Detroit and New York is building up this beef, right? This healthy beef. Let me get that correct because we don't condone no violence, right? This camaraderie, this competition, right? Because both teams, you know, feel like, hey, listen, fuck you, right? I'm the one, right? So for me, I can't wait to get into this talk tonight. Chat, what's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? She's in the building early, Flea. The lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. She tell it how it is.
Always.
Tori B is in the building. Let's go, y'all.
To the chat.
Get y'all asses in the building. Shout them out, Flea, before we get started.
Real quick, Will is in the building. Knickerbocker is in the building. Trapped in the 90s is in the building. HB Link, Paul McWhite, Dan Litt, Darlene B. Excuse me, hold on. Darlene B is here. I'm sorry, baby. My fault, Darlene.
The lovely, hold on. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Darlene Bryant is in the building. The ladies of AllBall TV pulling up early. That's how important this game is tomorrow, Flea.
Fact. Darlene B, what up, baby? Harlem 1967. What up, y'all? Mike T, what up? Everybody, what up?
Listen, Harlem is in the building. Anytime I see a Harlem brother, you got to show love because we get Queens in the building. Detroit is heavy in the building. Harlem, my hometown, is in the building. Harlem, what up, baby?
What up, y'all?
Flea, how you feeling tonight, man?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, I was sparring with some Detroit fans in the comments earlier, all over the socials. This is fun, though. This is fun. Like, this is where rivalries are built, right? You look forward to playing against a team and knowing that we don't like each other on the court. But then when we come off the court, it's respect, but it's beef. You know what I'm saying? Respect, but what you said, healthy beef. So, pause. I like healthy beef. I like that. Pause.
And big shout out to the Bronx. The Bronx is in the building. Big shout out Queens, Bronx, Brooklyn, Harlem, Manhattan, Staten Island, Long Island. Shout out the whole city, man.
Can I get a 20? Can I get a 20-second timeout?
Go ahead.
Man, in fact, I need a full, y'all. I need a full. Give me a full. Let me go to the sidelines, man. When the Harlem Shake was going on, what was the era like in Harlem? What was the energy like? What were you doing when that dance was like taking over the world? What was you doing?
Well, first and foremost, let me just get something straight.
Okay.
I never did the Harlem Shake. I hated it, but it was insane. See, remember when it first started out, the kids went berserk, so that's what made it more fun. But then the grown-ups got involved, and I don't care what nobody says. 19 and over, you look crazy doing a Harlem Shake. But
when it was popular, I was under 19, so I could get it. I could get it all.
But you gotta remember. But you gotta remember, Webstar. That's family from my block.
All right, that's family. Then that's family for sure. Yeah.
It's a Harlem. We from Harlem downtown. So it was just a phenomenon. And you gotta remember, like I told you, they used to have a tournament called real quick. Chat before we get started, because we always give y'all legendary stories. They had a tournament called ATM Live, right?
ATM Live
at Millbank on 118th between 5th and Lenox. Millbank is a legendary gym that's been around since I was a little kid, right?
I know. I've known about it.
And that tournament, it costs $2 to get in, right? It used to be packed like Rucker. I'm talking about grown men fighting to get in that gym. And big shout out my guy, Spike. Spike, he used to be at the door because he worked at Millbank. And it didn't matter if you had the $2. A nigga ain't know you couldn't get in, right?
You couldn't get in.
But in that tournament, you had young high school ballers, Momo Jones, Kimber Walker, Corey Fisher, Jiggy Josh, and just a plethora of others, Edgar Sosa. You gotta remember, we seen them from the age of 14 to 17. They playing in this tournament. And in that tournament, at halftime or during timeouts, Tiana Taylor, DJ Webstar, big shout out Tiana Taylor, DJ Webstar, every halftime, every time it was a timeout, they will play the music. The kids will jump off where we sitting at.
Off the bleachers and go nuts.
And go berserk. And right there, you knew this shit is something. And from there, it was just out of control. And then you had, I forgot the heavyset kid that used to go crazy with the Harlem Shake. And then he started doing all type of shit with it, with the hat and all that. I forgot his name, but a lot of people went viral. So just to answer your question, Fleet, that Harlem Shake era took over the world. And to the point where grown people, right, men and women started getting involved. And like I said, it was just nuts. It was annoying to see because I'm a stickler and I'm a hater. Everybody that knows me knows I hate to see people having fun. Fuck fun, right?
And this has been going on. This is not new, y'all. He been like this.
Right. But in all seriousness, it was a beautiful thing because you got to think about it when something like that hits, right, Paul? It's yes, there you go. Thank you, Harlem 1967, Crybaby. That was his name. Like he took the Harlem Shake to another level because he started moonwalking with it. He just started getting out of control. But it's a lot of people that was involved in that movement that I don't know all their names, so I don't want to just shout out one person and make it seem like he was right. But I remember him. But yeah, Flea, Flea, they took over the world for a minute, bro. Like people need to realize the Harlem Shake took over the world. But Flea, the originator, rest in peace, Al B. Cisco. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
what he used to do at the Rucker, he pull up while the game is while the game is playing. He walked right on the court.
Y'all niggas is going crazy. Yeah. It was crazy. It was crazy.
His shoulder work.
Yeah, his shoulder work was crazy. Yeah.
And he got the bottle of Cisco in his back pocket. So, like I said, man, just Flea, that moment was insane. And yeah. But that moment was insane. And if you notice, it came right back around because I noticed on my algorithm, people were still dancing and going viral to the Harlem Shake music. Crazy. But like I told you, for me, it started with Al B, but then it just got out of control at ATM Live. To me, that was the greatest AAU basketball tournament of all time that nobody knows about, and there needs to be a documentary on that. When you get Kimber Walker against Momo Jones, Jiggy Josh against Corey Fisher, my guy Black Magic. Like, I'm talking about these are the young men in their prime going to some of the best high schools in New York, and they playing in this tournament. And Flea, none of them played on the same team.
Said Black Magic? Carl Krauser?
No, not Carl Krauser. So my guy Rel from Harlem, that's the battle rapper Jay Mills, that's his younger brother.
Yes. Got you.
We call him Black Magic, left-handed. He was like James Harden. Nobody wanted to smoke with him at the age between 14 and 17. Crazy.
I thought you was talking about that old Black Magic.
Nah. That's
C. Krauser.
Right. But so yes, sir. So yeah, Fleet. That movement was insane, right? So just to answer your question, it was funny. Like I said, that coming from my block, The young dudes on the block, Harlem shaking all day, all night. So it was a great. Yeah. You can't talk about hip hop as much as people may want to ignore that. Flea, it was an era. It was an era. It was an era. Yes.
I had a time.
Yes. But listen, that's a little story, a little history from AllBall TV and Knicks Rehab. My brother Flea he gets me, man, and I love telling him.
I always try to bring that ass over here. I try to reel you in, give us some history, school us a little bit.
People don't realize before we get this shit started, right, that you have a tournament where you got Truck Bryant, Momo, Coy Fisher, Kimber Walker, Jiggy Josh, Edgar Sosa, and there's so many others that I'm missing, right?
Do your homework, y'all. Do your homework.
And they are playing against each other. None of them is playing on the same team. And at this time, it was a thing. Flea, you come from the streets. We from New York. Being a guard, remember, the city is point guard heavy. And at this moment, when I talk about dogs,
yeah, nothing like
it.
That era is nothing like it. Nothing like it.
Bro, you got Kimber Walker going against Coy Fisher. Y'all Google that. That.
Like I said, we talking about some names right now. Do your homework, y'all. Do your homework.
Yeah.
More people in the spot. East Blue Drew, what up? Skywalker, Detroit in the house. 313 elbow. What up, y'all? We gonna get down and dirty tonight. Pause. We got business to handle tomorrow. Skywalker, I did hoop. Yes, sir. Let's get to it, OG. Let's get to it.
We know why we here tonight.
We know why we here.
Flea, it's no mystery, right? We know why we here. Knicks Rehab. Is it insane? The biggest game of the season is the first game after the All-Star break. I'm gonna say that again, Flea. Chat, hit that like button, share, like, subscribe, tell a friend, engage in them comments as y'all always do. We love y'all, y'all know, and we know y'all love us.
Peace to the chat.
Yes. I have to ask y'all, is it insane? I want you just to respond to that real quickly before we delve into this huge game tomorrow.
What chat is
Come on, man. Listen.
I like that, nigga. You know I like when you start expanding the vocab.
Sometimes that public school, education is good sometimes, right?
Hey, it works out. Come on.
But chat and Flea, please respond. How crazy is it that the most important game, the only game that a lot of our Knicks fans cares about, is the first game out of the All-Star break? Flea, please help me understand. Give me your opinion on that. Is that insane? Or is it just nothing? Or is it nothing?
It's basketball. You niggas should be excited about the first game after the All-Star break. We got a little break, a little breather. But we're playing the Pistons. The Pistons been putting us on a leash and walking us around the NBA all season long. We haven't shown up well against them. So you damn right. I want to show up well. Am I going to overreact over a loss? Y'all know me. Keep a cool booty. But hell yeah, I want to go in and win tonight. Win tomorrow night, excuse me. Hell yeah, I want to go in and win tomorrow night. I want to set a tone. I want to give them a reminder, hey, the playoffs last year was not very far away. I understand what y'all doing right now, handling business during the regular season. But the second season, the playoffs, that's when it matters. So we could get it done in the playoffs. I'm happy about that. But tomorrow night, it's a tone setter. It lets them know we off the mat. Y'all punch us in the mouth a couple times. We lay down. We back up. We in our house now. And just a reminder, this is the last time we see Detroit for the season. So we only got them 3 times, twice in Detroit and 1 time in the Garden. So yes, I'm excited about tomorrow night. Yes, I think it's a big game tomorrow night. Yes, it's part of the budding rivalry that we have with the Detroit Pistons, going forward. So yeah, I think everybody should be up for this game. Detroit should be up. We should be up. It should be a great game tomorrow night, and we should come out on top.
Flea, it's crazy that it's killing me that we have to wait almost 4 days to watch an NBA game after the All-Star break. I'm just being honest with you. They need to fix that. Like Thursday can't come any quicker. Pause, right? Like, all seriousness, these days have been driving me crazy. But today at work, I really didn't realize how huge this game is tomorrow until somebody at the job that I'm cool with, right? And he's a Knicks fan. And he just like, and he called me old boy. Yo, old boy, you all right today? And I didn't realize I was walking around with the meme mug, and I just went, we got Detroit. This is how I responded to him.
Wait, you didn't realize you was walking around with the meme mug?
Nah.
Brother, you wake up like that.
Nah,
you wake up like
the meme mug was extra crazy today.
It was nasty this morning. It's cold.
It was nasty.
It's cold. You got the Scully on.
Because look how I responded. I didn't even say good morning. He went, yo, boy, you all right today? Good morning, bro. How's everything? I went, we got Detroit tomorrow, nigga.
You're crazy.
And the nigga, yo,
you're a lunatic.
That's how I said good morning. We got Detroit tomorrow, nigga. And
yo, you're a lunatic, bro.
Right after that, I laughed, right? And he laughed as well. And we both, you could just know what's going on in somebody's mind. And it was like, wow, we got one of the biggest games in the season a day after the All-Star break. That's how huge this game is. People could try to pussyfoot around it and play like it's nothing, right? Everybody going to keep going with that excuse, Flea. Well, if we lose tomorrow, remember last season, Boston blew us out and we beat them in the playoffs. Now, I don't want to hear that shit.
We got to get there first. What's right in front of us? We got to get there first.
Right. I don't want to hear that shit. This team is physical. Big shout out to Detroit. They be in this chat trying to kick our back in, talking hella shit. Tomorrow night is probably the biggest game this season for the New York Knicks, just because prior the two games, the way they kicked our ass. Now, if those games was competitive, Flea, and went down to the wire, and guys had good games, then that'd be a different story. But this game tomorrow, listen, Flea, I'm the total opposite of my brother. We lose tomorrow, Flea gonna be calm and cool and break it down as smooth as he always is. Me, I'm going berserk. We lose tomorrow, you already know, chop heads off.
Depending how we lose or just a loss?
No, of course, it's always depending on how we lose, right?
Okay.
If you lose in a respectable way, you can't be mad at that. But Mike Brown, I'm taking my glasses off. Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns. Let us get blown out. Let us get blown out tomorrow night if y'all want to. Let us look like an AAU team, like we don't belong on that court against the Detroit Pistons if y'all want to. Go ahead and play around. Flea, tomorrow night is going down. Prime time, the whole world will be watching. The NBA world will be watching. Flea, please give me your response. If you're Jalen Brunson, if you're in the Knicks locker room, what's the thought process for tomorrow night?
Players don't think like us dumbass fans, right? Players don't think like us. We overreact. We're fanatical. We think 10 days ahead, 2 months ahead. We're crazy, right? All of us. But I think from a player's perspective, Brunson knows that he played really poorly against the Detroit Pistons the last time they saw him. 4 for 20. Now everybody is talking about Assault Thompson got his number. He had him in. You was over here saying he got him in jail, right? You would say the nigga got him in jail, right?
Hold on. So I'm in jail because big shout out to Fat Boys, right? Rest in peace, couple of them brothers. He was in jail for me.
Had him locked up, had him taking tough shots. He didn't look comfortable at all against Detroit the second time we saw them, and we got blown out by 30. So Brunson needs to take this personal, and what I mean by taking this personal is playing your game, not forcing it, not trying to get the one-on-one matchup against Assault Thompson, or not thinking I got to go mano-a-mano against Cade Cunningham. Play your game, which means pick your spots wisely, be the killer you are, and allow everybody else to be who they are. Right? If we play Knicks basketball, which there's been a few times this season where we look at us, I'm like, damn, that's a good team. We're playing well. If we could duplicate that, we're going to be just fine. It all starts and ends with defense. You can't allow Javonte Green and my son Danish and Karis LeVert and Assault Thompson and all of these guys are good players, but you can't allow them to get confidence on the offensive end. When they start seeing the ball go in the rim, Tobias Harris, he's like, okay, I'm having a good night tonight. These are pros. They work off of rhythm and feeling good. So we can't allow them to come into the Madison Square Garden and feel confident and about who they are. Them guys are regular offensive guys. Those guys are not like upper echelon guys on the offensive end, the guys that I just named. Duncan Robinson, another guy. Big shout out to Super Marty Man. Even him, he's shooting 40% from three. We need to shut the water off on him. He don't even need to get an open look tomorrow night. So that's what I'm saying. We need to set the tone on the defensive end because a lot of their guys have been having their way against us. And tomorrow night, they're not even going to be fully healthy. They're going to be missing both their bigs. So what the fuck you going to do tomorrow night, Carl? What you going to do tomorrow night? No Jalen Duren, no Isaiah Stewart. There should be no excuse that we don't go to him the first three times down the first three possessions. Cade is going to be Cade. Cade is going to be Cade. You ain't going to do nothing about it. Oh, he's a great player. You try to contain him and make him take tough shots. But we got to defend all the rest of those guys. All the rest of those guys cannot get comfortable. If they don't get comfortable, this is going to be a goodie for sure. I can expect us to win if they're not comfortable.
I mean, that was a great breakdown, right? And for me, I understand that Detroit has some injuries and has some guys out, due to the big melee, right? A week or so ago. But we may have some guys out too, right? And that's my thing. I need the basketball world to give us the proper respect y'all give everybody else. Like I said, we don't know what's up with OG. We know Deuce is out, right? Josh Hart has got a little nagging injury. So tomorrow, right before the game, we need to see that injury report because we need to see what guys of ours is out, right? But for me, Flea, tomorrow is very important. And that question I just asked you, if I'm in the locker room, hopefully a guy like Alvarado is helping them understand the magnitude of this game and not letting them downplay it. Like, yo, listen, bro. Remember in the movie Baby Boy when Snoop Dogg called Shorty crib and Tyrese picked up? Right. And remember when Snoop Dogg was telling him all his business? Right. All his business. And he told the broad, I don't want to hear that.
Is this Jody? The nigga that can't take care of his kids? The nigga that still live at home with his mama?
And he told her,
Jody?
You talking in my business with this nigga? I don't want to hear that shit. That's how the Knicks supposed to feel. You don't want to walk around all season and all you hearing is you can't beat Detroit.
Right.
Yeah, you beat so-and-so, but
shout out to the speaker. The speaker, the guy that at the speaker says, "You sound real hard on the phone, nephew." Right. Hey, speaker, right. So with our Knicks, we lose, but we beat somebody else and we talking shit. Right. And that's when they going, you sound real hard, nephew. Your ass ain't beat Detroit, though. We have to understand the moment. You cannot lose to a team. Y'all know we get to them super chats at Brooklyn PG 102. Everybody playing tomorrow except Deuce. Flea, great breakdown, bro. Yes, big shout out and thank you for the $5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco dollars. At Brooklyn PG. Yes, thank you for that update. That's great news, Flea. That's great news. Because now OG is playing it tomorrow.
I mean, that's what he just said. He said, everybody's playing.
He running around here acting like the motherfucking pedicure lady fucked up his toe. Like, what's wrong with your toe, nigga? Get your ass in the court, man.
I'm not gonna lie. A couple years on my birthday, let me treat myself. Okay. When they do that thing too crazy, and that hold on, Flea.
They gotta get in there, bro.
Sometimes that shit get a little too crazy. That's all I'm saying. Now you walking with a limp.
Don't let me. Yeah, I'm walking with a little. Let me stop. That should be orgasmic, nigga.
Let's get right back. See, look, he ready to go crazy. We talking feet.
I be like, do that shit again, Lynn. Lynn. Do that shit again, baby.
Lynn. Chat.
Do that shit again, baby.
This
that
dude
shit
is
feel
crazy.
good as a motherfucker, boy.
But Flea, yeah, it does. I ain't gonna even lie. Nigga,
come on, bro.
Nigga be
they
sitting
go
there
they
like
go
this.
Up your leg. They go all the way up the motherfucking calf. They get freaky now. all the way up the calf. I be like,
word. Nigga be looking at her like.
I be looking like, hold on, slow down, because you're getting a little too high up the leg now.
Look. Nigga be looking like high up the leg. Nigga be looking like you ain't got no ring on me right now, bitch. I might propose. Nigga propose like getting his feet done is crazy. Literally, you know what?
It's crazy.
Literally, you know what? Hold on for a minute. Nigga go in his pocket and go, yo, you married me. I need this treatment every night. Fuck is you talking about?
Every day.
Right? But I think having OG back, right? We need to start being healthy and gaining this chemistry, you know, for now up until the playoffs, because I think the East is going to be a dogfight with us, Boston, Cleveland, of course, Detroit, right? And Philly with Embiid getting healthier and healthier. We'll talk about Embiid maybe sometime next week, but I've been seeing some reports that he's getting healthier and healthier as the season is going. And this All-Star break, him now participating in it, so look how many games is not being played after it. He's just getting healthier and healthier. Right. So I think tomorrow night is very important, and I'm glad that the NBA did it like this. Right after All-Star break, let's get right to it. Right? Let's put the two teams on there that the whole world is ready to watch. And when I made that baby boy reference, we need to realize, yo, we cannot continue to give none of these platforms ammo against us no more. We do not want to hear throughout the season, y'all can't beat Detroit. I'm tired of these Detroit niggas in the chat. They got the 2 up on us. They cannot have the 3 up on us.
It's all good.
No, it ain't all good, Flea. You can be calm, cool, and collective all you want.
Good. They got it.
You Nas and Belly. I'm DMX and Belly. I'm berserk over everything.
Roles reversed? Oh, shit. The role. All right.
Right. You want to be cool.
I'll be sincere. I'll be sincere right now. You might be cool. Meet me in Africa. I'll be there.
But Flea, I definitely meet you over there. Fuck all that. Flight too long. I'm sorry. Listen.
You can lay down. You'll eat for 8 to 10, 12 hours. You'll be fine. Bless.
Like I said, I'm at a point in my life. Flight longer than 6 hours. See you when you get back.
When you get back.
Yeah. Flight longer than 6 hours. I got to check the plane out before
but you could go to Vegas. You get to Vegas, though.
4.5 hours.
6 hours. Boy, yeah, you get there, though. Listen, you ain't running from that. I'm tired of this nigga.
We ain't never running from that. Listen.
I know you ain't never running from that.
Flea, tomorrow night, Knicks versus Detroit at the crib, at home. Who's the most important player tomorrow on the Knicks for tomorrow night? Your opinion.
I think Nick Cat is the most important player for tomorrow night. I know Jalen Brunson didn't have a good game against Detroit. Osor Thompson did a phenomenal job defending him. But Brunson always bounced back against tough defenders. He always remembers that, puts it in his back pocket, and the next time I see you, you know, it's your ass. So I'm hoping for him to really have a great game tomorrow night. But Cat for sure. With Stewart out, with Duran out, I would love to see how we match up against them fully healthy and us fully healthy. But you got to roll with who's out there. And Carl should have a big game. There's no way that Paul Reed should neutralize who you are at the peak of your powers, Karl Anthony Towns. No way in hell. No way. Paul Reed is a decent player. There's no way he should go out there and be confident enough to stop you. So, yeah, I think Carl should be the most important player for us. I was talking to you offline and was bringing something to your attention, right? I was looking at how many shots Brunson was taking over the last couple of seasons, right? And last year, the difference between how many shots he took and how many shots Carl took was 2. He took 18 shots a game. Carl took about 16, close to 17. Now the gap is the largest it's been for a Brunson teammate. He's taking 20 shots a game. Carl is down to like 14 shots a game. And so what I'm saying is that disparity for me is too large. Last year, Brunson only took 2 more shots a game than you, but you were still at almost 17 shots a game. Now you're at only like 13 to 14. That's not enough. So again, going back to the chemistry, they got to get back on the same page with how they were last year, because there was more chemistry last year than it was this year. Brunson is taking 20+ shots a night on a team, on one of the best teams he's played with in terms of rosters in New York. So I'm just hoping we find a way to get some chemistry, understand that tomorrow night is a big game, and show up. Show up, because we haven't shown up yet.
But Flea, just real quick, another 2-3 minutes, because I think the chat kind of let that fly over their head, right? Because you break down things great. Just please, if you could, say those stats again, and maybe we can discuss a little bit here. Is that the reason why we're not looking as good as we looked last season, while Cat isn't having the season that he had last season? So please break those numbers down again, because people fail to realize that that's unacceptable, and that's a large gap. And maybe this is why this season, even though we're the 3rd seed, we're not looking as dominant, and Cat isn't looking as happy, right, as he was last season. So please break that down again, and maybe delve into a little bit. Is that the reason why we're looking how we're looking this season, as far as no chemistry, no brotherhood, no nothing between Brunson and Cat?
Well, real quick, I ain't gonna bore everybody with the numbers, but just real quick. First 4 seasons with the New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson on average takes 19.5 shots a game. This season, he's at 20.5 shots a game. Last year, he was at 18.5. So that's literally 2 more shots he's taking per game. Maybe the pace is picked up a little bit, obviously, with Mike Brown. The offense has changed. But for me, I just thought that the glaring stat was that last year, when you look at these 2 guys, our 2 best players, when Karl-Anthony Towns was 24 and almost 13 a night, 3rd team All-NBA, we were going to him, and he had 17 opportunities a night to contribute, and Jalen had 18. Right now, when you look at this team, you look at Jalen Brunson, and Brunson is at 20.5, and Karl is at 14 exactly shots a game. So what I'm saying is 6 more shots per game for the best player. Okay, whatever. But it's a precipitous drop-off for Karl-Anthony Towns in terms of opportunities. So for me, I still don't think it's solely about Jalen Brunson. That's a Mike Brown thing. The offense is different. And Karl is, we could say, oh, we want Karl is figuring the thing out, and he was struggling early in the season and all that. The numbers don't tell the whole story, but they fill in what we're looking at. And if we say, yo, what's going on with Karl-Anthony Towns? Well, now we could put it together. Like, they're not going to him as much, which means the confidence goes from here down to here a little bit, because we know the type of dude he is. Let's be honest about who he is. So I just thought, I was just looking around and looking at some stuff, and I was like, yo, I got to tell OG this, because I thought that shit was fascinating. Like, damn, that's a huge difference. That's not like a little bit.
And when you break it down like that, listen, that's why we got to appreciate you, like, because look at what you just did. Nobody thought of doing that. Nobody even thought of that, right? I watch a lot of Knicks platforms, even, on big networks, and nobody breaks it down how you breaks it down. While you doing that, could you see how many field goals Josh Hart had last season and what he's getting now this season?
I sure can.
While you're doing that, right? Now we have to say Karl-Anthony Towns has a respectful great this season. His shots is down 6. Not 1, not 2. What LeBron said in Miami? Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5. Down 6 shots, while your counterpart is up 2, 3 shots, and I'm the big dog over here. At least I think I am. I get here, we get to the Eastern Conference Finals. So we have to start being fair, right? Is this Jalen Brunson's fault? Is this Mike Brown's fault? But Flea, real quick, do you have Josh Hart's field goal?
Last year, Josh Hart took 9 shots a game. Or 10 shots a game. Last year he took 10 shots a game. Now Josh Hart is at about 9 shots a game, still shooting over 50%.
Okay, because you know where I was going, right? So, but
I mean, listen, because somebody in the comments really just asked, well, what are the shot profiles for OG and Mikal? I didn't want to go there because I don't know, but Mikal Bridges was taking 14 shots a game. So was OG Anunoby. That's last season.
That's last season. Now, what are
That's
they
last
taking
season.
What are they taking this season?
If we look at this season, we're looking at OG and we're looking at Mikal. OG is at 12 shots a game. Mikal is at 12 shots a game as well. So they're down again. Everybody is down FGAs. And Brunson has elevated his FGAs to 6 more. Well, not 6 more. He's taking.
I think he's probably 2 more. You said he was 18. Now he's
last year he was at 18. This year he's at 20. So, we're getting lost in the weeds with the numbers. My thing is this: the offense changed, the pace picked up a little bit. We're taking way more threes, but our second best player is taking 6 shots less a game than he did last year, when last year he was amazing for us. So I just think like he has a fair gripe in that he's trying to figure out where he fits in the offense. And while he's trying to figure out where he fits in the offense, his spots are different. Where he's operating from is different. We getting pissed off about him getting the rock from the top of the key and doing that bullshit that he drives to the lane, and he's flailing and doing all that type of shit. We get mad at him, but it's like, hold on. I got to take advantage of the times that I get it. I'm rushing, right? I'm rushing my shots. He's shooting a very low percentage from 3. Lowest he's shot in a very long time. He's rushing himself. He's not comfortable. And so for us to go to the next level, we got to get comfortable. He got to be comfortable. So he's important for us tomorrow night. Who's the most important player tomorrow night for us tomorrow night?
I was going Cat too, right?
Okay.
I know when me and you agree, it doesn't make sense, right? But in all seriousness, even if Stewart and Duren was there, I would still say Cat. We need to show them that we're not afraid, that we can bang down their paws, that we can be physical as well. And we have one of the best skilled big men in the NBA. And we have to start showcasing that. I don't know how we're not, right? If you have a guy that he can get on the post and score down low, he can step out, hit the 3. How do we not expose that more often? But I think Karl Anthony Towns tomorrow night should be featured. I think he should be the one that brings us home, right? For me, if he got a big double-double tomorrow, 20 and 15, 22 and 15, right? And get some points in the paint, show some toughness, right? Because, Flea, you're 100% correct. Tomorrow night, defense and mental toughness is what I'm looking for.
Yes.
I don't care if it's a low-scoring game. I don't care what happens. I'm looking for mental toughness, physical toughness, and some defense. I'm not looking to get punked. I'm not looking to get blown out. This shit needs to be a wake-up call. A wake-up call, right? Tomorrow night, my opinion. They talking so much shit. Go ahead.
Trey Mills. Big shout out to Trey Mills. Trey Mills just said, how about we just win tomorrow?
That's a fact. Hey,
I feel you, dog. Like, how about we just win?
Right. Hey, Trey Mills, I'm not going to lie. That's what it all boils down to. No matter how it looks, no matter how we get the win, just win, right? But let's be honest. We do want to win in a certain type of fashion, right? I don't want to look scared. I don't want to get punked. I don't want help from the refs. I want us to go out and show the world that we are the team that a while ago, a lot of people thought we were, right? Lou Will, Kendrick Perkins. We have a lot of Shumpert. We have a lot of analysts that played the game at a high level at times saying, I think the Knicks is the best team in the East. What Wendy said, right? He spoke to a high executive. The Knicks is the best team in the East. Tomorrow night is a perfect time to showcase that, Flea. I got to go there, though. I got to go there. I won't be me if I don't go there.
You would not.
Depending on the outcome of tomorrow.
This is where shit gets good.
Depending on the outcome of tomorrow, does that jeopardize Brunson and Cat as far as Brunson getting a supermax, Cat getting an extension? Oh, we don't forget about Mike Brown up here. Are those 3 guys, are their jobs hanging in the limbo, depending on tomorrow night's basketball game? Yes, I'm going there, Flea. Not even midway through the season, the first game after the All-Star break. Yes, I am going there. How are we going to be feeling as a Knicks fan base, we get our ass kicked tomorrow again by Detroit at home. What smoke does Cat, Brunson, and Mike Brown deserve?
So, okay. So let me clarify. If we get our ass kicked tomorrow, you asking about how we should be looking at those guys? Because I'm doing everything in my. I'm doing everything in my.
You got $1 million headphones on. You heard what the fuck I said. Clearly,
I'm doing everything in my power to give a fuck about tomorrow. I've done everything in my power to care about tomorrow. You about to make me not care no more? Are you? If we lose tomorrow, now these niggas is hanging in the balance. Now we gotta fire Mike Brown. He's on the hot seat. We back to Cat kicking him out the door. If we lose tomorrow, that is the gauge of the season. Tomorrow is important, yes, a tone setter. But tomorrow is not going to determine our championship aspirations. Don't fucking do this. Don't do this. I told you. I just figured out how to care about tomorrow. You about to make me not care. Fire the coach if we lose tomorrow? No.
I'm not saying fire him tomorrow, but he's out of here.
Y'all mistaken.
Listen. Y'all can let Flea play this game with y'all all he want. He don't like Mike Brown. He know he's right.
A nigga told me he don't like my silly ass smirk today. I saw you, nigga. I'm gonna smirk all I want.
Right, you told me that. I'm smirking the whole fucking Knicks rehab.
Smirking the whole night, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Chat, I don't care what Flea talking about at all. We get our ass kicked tomorrow. That statement Brunson said about the super duper max, Carl wanting an extension, Mike Brown coming to the podium, sounding like he's very articulate. Nah. It's some different conversations that has to be had, Flea. I'm sorry. This is the most important game in the season for the Knicks. Everybody can sit there and act like it don't mean nothing. I see some people in the chat. Yeah, tomorrow is that fucking important. Yes, it is.
Hold on, this is good. This is good from John Q.
It better be good. Stopping my motherfucking soliloquy.
All ball is chaos. Flea is zen. That's can't get no better than that. Nigga, it's chaos. So
listen, go ahead.
So hold on. So we lose tomorrow.
If we get our ass kicked tomorrow.
You got to be specific, man. Because I'm thinking about is going into the Garden and wiping the floor with these niggas. Like, if you really want me to be honest, that's all I'm thinking about.
All right. So because you're always honest, right? That's one thing I'm always gonna get from you. You're always honest. Flea, we get our heads kicked in tomorrow night. Cat and Brunson looks terrible. What's your opinion? What's your thoughts?
My thoughts is that this Detroit Pistons team has our number this season. That's all I'm gonna say. They got our number. They took that playoff series personal, and every chance they got, they was like, yo, we're going to kick up on y'all. So that's how I would feel. But I'm looking at my team. My team was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year, 2 games away from the finals. On our way to do that, we had to get them the fuck out of there. They were a part of the casualties on our way there. So for me, like, I'm thinking my team, like, that's what I was saying. Like, we get caught up in what their goals are. Let's get back to it. Our goals are different than their goals. Like, let's be honest. Them niggas, with respect to everybody from Detroit in the comments. But if y'all niggas is at home looking in the mirror and being honest with yourselves, be honest with yourself. Your goals are not the same as the Knicks goals. You're shooting to beat us. Y'all are not worried about no fucking championship right now. Stop that. Be honest with yourselves. So for us, we trying to win championship. We trying to win a championship. So tomorrow night, yeah, I would be pissed, but I'm not about to say that's the end of the season. Nah.
For me, it is the end of the season. I'm that one. Right. I exaggerate everything. Yeah, you listen. You already know what it is over here.
I'm listening to you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Listen. We lose tomorrow in a certain fashion, my season is over. Unless we in the finals, that will be the only thing that'll put a light smile on my face. Yeah, I'm going there. Especially if we get our ass kicked tomorrow. Like, seriously, I see somebody in the chat, and I agree. No Duran, no Stewart. If we lose tomorrow, what the fuck is the excuse? Detroit last season really thought they could beat us. They come back this season like gangbusters. Kay Cunningham took another leap, right? These guys are physical. They think they tougher than us. They think they better than us. They think they look better than us.
OG, when the water gets shut off for Cade Cunningham in a 7-game series, when a team, fuck the Knicks, a better team than the Knicks, forget the Knicks right now. When a better team, a great defensive team shuts the water on Cade Cunningham, shuts it off, has him taking tough shots, doing in a 7-game series, who's their next playmaker? Who's the next nigga that you could go to get a bucket after Cade Cunningham? Like, let's really talk. Fuck all the, forget all the hyperbole and be a fly and all that shit.
Yes.
What's going to happen in a 7-game series where he don't shoot it well? Who's the other playmaker? Who's the other nigga that you're going to go to get a bucket? Well, serious question right now. Not we just talking shit. Serious question. Who's gonna go get it?
Right. So before I respond to that, big shout out Brooklyn PG 102. Thank you for your $5. He said, y'all do know Detroit won the season series last season 3-1. Now that's a great point, right? Because we always allude to that. And Flea, just to respond to your question,
HB Link said Dennis Jenkins.
Now, Flea,
who?
But
I know who he is, but who? In a playoff series, you gonna go to Dennis Jenkins?
But Flea,
yes, see us in the playoffs.
But that's what makes us losing them and getting stomped out even worse. Flea, how many times have I been up here and said I ain't scared of no Detroit? I said it last season when everybody said Detroit was gonna beat us. Everybody was talking all this and all that, and I said it this season. I ain't scared of no fucking Detroit. I just want us to win the mental game. The mental warfare, because I don't care what nobody say. With sports, it is about matchups. It is about teams that can beat you down physically and mentally. Look what Golden State did to Boston. Boston they agreed to what happened. Yo, they punked us, right?
Oh, in the finals. You talking about 2020 finals?
Right. So I'm saying, Flea, that is a real thing. A team stomp you out. Like I said, this last season, Detroit is not the same Detroit. Oh. The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. Miss, wipe your feet when you get in the building. Cherokee is in the building, y'all. Fellas, shout out the ladies. Throw up a heart.
What up, Cherokee?
Don't throw up a Josh heart, a higher wave, a peace sign, please.
Love, a salute.
Be respectful. Hey, fellas, be happy we got some ladies in the building. All these sausage fests, man.
Yeah, they want to be here to talk hoops. I love it.
Know, so Flea, for me, we have to win tomorrow. That's where I'm going with it.
All right.
For us to get the respect from the basketball world, for I love to hear when people talk about us in a championship manner. Okay. Like I told you, we had a little taste of that caviar. That's my little taste, Flea. I love when I hear platforms, former, current players big up the Knicks, right? Because how long have we heard that, right? So for me, I think tomorrow is a must win. And I think it is very important for our trio, which is Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, and Mike Brown. They have to get this win because, Flea, if we don't get this win tomorrow, do we think about not extending Cat? Do we really think about Mike Brown? You are not the guy for this job, right? And Jalen Brunson, do we give you 300? Are you Leonidas? Like Flea, would you question that depending on the outcome of the game tomorrow?
I wouldn't question that. And again, they'll feel like it's shots at Detroit, but we respect Detroit. Like, it's respect. It's respect. But this is we think we the better team. It's still respect. But I just think, like, you make those moves when you can't beat Indiana. That's who we've struggled with in the last 2 playoffs. We couldn't get past Indiana. Now, Indiana's a bad team this year. Well, you know, they down some guys, so that obviously their record is not good. But if I was
beat us, though.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, that's what should be moving the needle. Like, we get to the playoffs and can't get out the first round, or we struggle in the first round, or we get bumped in the second round, we get swept in the second round. Like, that's for me is what you got to get calls for support. But tomorrow night, something we haven't even talked about. We've been talking about a lot of players: Brunson, Cat, Cade, Duran, all the guys that's going to be on the basketball court. But, you know, for me, coaching is big. We ain't talked about coaching this entire time. We didn't talk about coaching last season with these teams. I think JB Bickerstaff is a phenomenal coach.
Coach of the year so far?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can't. Who else you gonna give it to? There's a couple other guys
is one other guy, that guy over there in Boston.
Joe could do it just because he's down Tatum, but you get bumped out the first. You get bumped out the first round, and you come back and you are head and shoulders the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference and have the best best record in the league. Let's say that the season ends and Detroit has the best record. Yeah, JB better get it. JB better get it, right? But what I'm talking about right now is coaching. Coaching comes into play. Bickerstaff is a get down and dirty type of nigga. They got him out of there in Cleveland because he was too dirty. And them niggas was real finesse and don't want to play too tough and all that shit. So they got him out of there. He's right where he's supposed to be. My concern is about Mike Brown. Are we going to play physical? Are we going to play physical for Mike Brown?
All right, stay there, because I'm glad that you brought that up, right? Because I think this game is going to come down to coaching, right?
Yeah.
And I think, that's very underrated about tomorrow night. Like you said, Flea, you're 100% correct. We talk about everything but the coaching, right? We talking about the players. We talking about the mindset, the defense. But Mike Brown, tomorrow night, Flea, how important is this game for him? Because you got to remember, you've been correct. Look like we didn't have a plan. We get Mike Brown. We all know it's a love-and-hate relationship with him. 1 minute we like him. 2 minutes we can't stand him, right? And everybody tends to agree that they don't think he's the guy for the job. He's doing a decent job, but we all have mixed feelings. Tomorrow night, how important is this game for Mike Brown?
What's Mike Brown's signature win this year, OG? What's a win that we could go back to this year? And we've watched every game.
Probably the Spurs, because
the cup thing.
Listen, we played great basketball that game.
Okay.
Let's not forget. I didn't realize, just real quick, 10 seconds. I didn't realize how good the Spurs was. I didn't realize their record. So right, no.
Wemby, that's a good team.
And their whole team played, and we played great basketball. So if you want to ask me what's a signature win, it was against the Spurs.
Okay, cool. Up and coming team.
Hey, hold on. Thank you, A-Bait.
K-Dot.
The Denver Nuggets. That was a great win.
That was double overtime, right? Yes. He made adjustments. We was tearing his ass up. Pause.
Yes.
And he made adjustment after adjustment after adjustment. Yes. Big shout out to K-Dot. We appreciate that, bro.
Yes.
Okay. So that's the signature win. Nuggets. If he has one signature win,
I say two.
We can think.
I say two though.
Nuggets, Spurs. Nuggets and Spurs. And the record is 35-20 right now. But if he only got 2 signature wins, and we come out tomorrow, get thumped, and crawl our way to the end of the season, and then we don't have a good showing in the playoffs, you got to think about, was this the right choice? Yeah, you got to think about that. Is this the right choice to lead this team? And right now, how inconsistent it is, I lean towards no. But I'm talking out both sides of my mouth, OG, because I lean towards no. But then I'm also terrified of, okay, we fired him. We fire him, then what? Back to the trying to figure out who's going to coach this team. So I think it's an important night for Mike Brown. I think it's important that he has us ready and make a statement, set a tone. So yeah, I think it's important for him tomorrow night, for sure. Shit might be more important to him than the players. The players was in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Mike Brown, you didn't have a job, nigga. And we took you off the scrap heap. So it's important.
That's where I was going. I think it's more than important. Whatever word is more than important, that's what it is for Mike Brown, Flea. This game is way more important for Mike Brown than the players. Because what you just said is 100% correct. The players were in the conference finals last season, 2 games away from the finals. Mike Brown, you wasn't. You was on the couch, probably praying and hoping to get a head coaching job. And now that you have one, I think tomorrow night is all about Mike Brown. I think tomorrow night, Mike Brown has an opportunity to get us all back on the bandwagon. I think tomorrow night is where he shows that he can coach us to a championship, or he can coach us to jack shit. I think tomorrow night is that important.
Don't say that. I love
right. I think tomorrow night is that important because Flea, like you just said, we have a couple good wins this season, but we have a lot of bad losses. Yes. And 2 of them Dallas. Is to the team that we're playing tomorrow, right?
Dallas,
Philly. We don't even go right. Different teams. And just blowouts. How many games we didn't protect the crib at home, right? Mm-hmm. So I think, tomorrow night, you make a great point. It's definitely going to come down to coaching. The way JB has those guys playing at this point, Flea, I understand what you're saying, but he has those guys' mindset to where they think they can win a championship. And someone has to shut their water off, as you say.
Gotcha.
And for me, Mike Brown has to coach a masterpiece tomorrow. He has to. He cannot allow this to happen 3 times in a row. It cannot happen. You cannot lose to the little brother 3 times in a row in the fashion that we've been losing to them. You cannot.
Said that on purpose. They don't like that shit. You said that on purpose. They don't like that shit. They don't like that shit. You said that on purpose.
Ray
Floyd. Ray's our guy. Big shout out to Ray. What up, Ray?
Because
we on y'all. Yo, we got some shit for y'all tomorrow night, Ray.
Listen, how many times can you lose your little brother until one day you walk in the crib and little brother got your room now? And you like, yo, where my stuff at? Oh, nah, you got the little room now, nigga.
I'm grabbing little brother by the drawers. Get the fuck up out my room. Get up out of here. Knocking down the posters. Everything is off of here. Get the fuck up out. And you changed the locks, nigga? Oh, you changed the locks? Oh, all right.
Yeah, but Flea, if little brother beat us down 3 times in a row,
we might have to make lunch. We might have to make the samiches. We might have to take the garbage out. He don't take the garbage out no more. We take it out.
You might have to go get more help. You might have to walk in the crib with some help.
With some other niggas.
Yeah, Giannis or Kawhi or something, right?
Yeah.
Like.
All right, I was see what you do? We be walking down the block. I got you right here. I'm with you. Yeah, OG, and then you say something. Get the fuck away from me. Then I got to push you in the street.
I'm just saying, y'all.
God damn.
Little brother keep kicking your ass. You got to walk in the crib. Mom, dude, you like, yo, who this with you? It's the help.
It's the help.
Kicking my ass. Mama going with you, the older brother. Not no more. This shit got the end. This shit got the end. So, in all seriousness, tomorrow night, I think Mike Brown has an opportunity to grab the city by the you-know-what and let us know. Because that's all we look for. That's why everybody loved Tibbs. Because he was like Darth Vader, right? Just his stigma, just his aura. He on that sideline, hands crossed. He ain't smiling. He looking like he don't get right. And we looking at the sideline going, okay, I wouldn't mind walking down the alley. I may not agree his coaching style, but you know what? I wouldn't mind walking down the alley with him. Right. Then you look at Mike Brown and you going, I ain't walking nowhere with that nigga. Right? We gonna get our ass kicked. So I think Mike Brown has a very big opportunity tomorrow to prove to the New York fan base that I belong here and I am the right coach for this job. I think Flea, that's what's in the balance for him. And I think he knows that.
Big shout out to Fashawn. Nah, that's another Detroit guy, but they in here and they show love, man. Big shout out to Fashawn. Yes. Hit that like button, y'all.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Fashawn.
Yes, hit that like button. Listen, man, y'all know we love y'all to death. Appreciate all y'all in the chat. But Flea, I'm glad that you brought up coaching because everybody, you always bring that up. You win a big game or you lose a big game. Coaching has to play a part in that, right? Tomorrow night, are you looking forward to seeing what Mike Brown has for Karl Anthony Towns? What's the first play you would love to see off the tip? Pause. Tomorrow night. What's the first play you would love to see ran by the New York Knicks?
I mean, the first play down, I want to see Karl flash from the top of the key I want him to duck in to the box, put a nice target up, and send it here. Send it here. Paul Reed? Because here's the thing. Fuck Paul Reed. They don't respect us enough. They're going to start Tobias Harris on him. Then what? We're going to go away from Karl while Tobias Harris is your main coverage? Nah, bro. I would really like to see the first 2 times down. I don't even care if he throws up some bullshit the first play of the game. the first couple of times down, go to Karl Anthony Towns. Go to him and see what we got. The biggest thing with Mike Brown, though, is the rotations tomorrow. That's the biggest thing for me. I want to see how he mixes up his rotations. Because Alvarado has to play. He's tough.
I
he has to play.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Sohan has to play.
Stay right there.
He's tough.
Stay right there. And this is why I say, and I love that you brought that up because I was going there next. Tomorrow night, Mike Brown, that's what I say. Big shout out Darlene Bryant. She agrees with me. Mike Brown has to coach a masterpiece tomorrow. Like I said, you are going against a team that the whole world believes they are better than y'all. They dog walked y'all twice. We have 2 new acquisitions, Alvarado and Sohan. Flea, how important, because we seen as soon as Alvarado was able to play, Mike Brown put him out there and he played a whole lot of minutes, right? Impact immediately. How important is Alvarado and Sohan tomorrow? And how would you like to see them in the rotation? What type of part would you like them to play tomorrow?
You know what I always say. What's my term? Muck the game up. Just go in there and muck shit up, bro. Like, it's a plus when Alvarado was hitting shots. He hit all them threes against Philly the other night. That was a plus because he was playing great defense. He's flying around. He's doing all the dirty shit. Oh, and you about to hit 6 and 7, 8 threes? Oh, shit. Great. Like, Sohan from a offensive perspective, I'm not really expecting much out of him. But you saw what he said. I wish Fabian was here because I watched what he said. Sohan was like, I just want to go in there and fuck shit up. I just want to go in there and play tough. And I think that's going to be important for guys to just go in there and play your role. There's no pressure. Ain't no pressure. This is game 56. Ain't no pressure. We want to beat them, but ain't no pressure. Go out there, play tough. Don't get punked. Be physical, right? We should initiate physicality. The best thing about this Detroit Pistons team is that they initiate physicality against every team they play against, not just the Knicks. Right. Not just the Knicks. Every time I see them niggas, they out there initiating physicality and not fights, but they're being the physical team. We should catch them off guard and say, hey, we showed up to the party tonight. Now, let's see what happens when we're matching physicality. Do y'all got the guys to go to when shit gets tight? Do y'all got the guys to go to when things are not falling? Like, go ahead, OG, because I want to look up what Detroit shot against us the first 2 games from the field. Because if you're not hitting shots, what else you gonna do? So,
I mean, while you're looking for that, I'm just happy that we have 2 guys in Sohan and Alvarado who aren't scared to get in people's faces, who ain't going back down. So we now have 2 guys that we can depend on to not let us down when it comes to toughness, because that's what we were lacking tremendously, right? Look what Ant-Man said to Brunson. Y'all let my man get cut. Ain't nobody really step up for him. So for me, tomorrow night, I'm looking to match Detroit's physicality, mentally and physically. Because like I said, JB Bickerstaff is a smart coach, Flea, and he knows mentally they're in our heads. Because look how we're talking about a regular season game right after the playoffs. This isn't the end of the season where you're fighting whoever wins gets home court advantage in the playoffs or the number 1, number 2 seed. This is the first game after the All-Star break, and look at the hype. Look at what we're doing on Knicks Rehab. Look at the Detroit fans. Look at the New York fans. Look at all of us discussing this game, how huge this game is tomorrow. So for me, the magnitude of this, I love it. And for us to pick up 2 guys that's going to help us mentally and physically with toughness, I can't wait.
OG, first game against Detroit, they shot 55% from the field, 52% from 3. They out-rebounded us by 14. They had 52 points in the paint. Damn. That was the first game.
In the first game, everybody played.
That was the first game we played. We lost 121.
No, say that again. Say that again. No, get those stats again because the chat.
You want to hear that again?
Right. No. The reason why I want to hear it again, right, is because this lets a lot of people in the chat know who keep acting like this isn't nothing. This is something. And Flea, if I'm not mistaken, everybody played the first game, right? OG, Cat, Mitch. Who didn't play?
55% from the field, 52% from 3. They out-rebounded us by 14 rebounds. They scored 52 points in the paint. That was the first game. Now the second game, about a week or so ago. About 10 days ago, a little under 10 days. Again, 53% from the field, 43% from three. They out-rebounded us again. And another 40 points in the paint. So, again, when I talk about physicality and being physical, that's it right there. Allowing a team to shoot the lights out the basketball, allowing the team to get every rebound, allowing the team to get in the lane and get what they want, allowing the team to get to the line whenever they want. That's what I mean about being physical. We've just been, y'all know what we've been every time we showed up.
A Flea, like, you know, big shout out Trapped in the 90s, right? You know, all of y'all are families. I love this, right? Right, you dog walkers regular season, but when it mattered, 4-2, right? And I love that, right? But we have to be honest, because on Knicks Rehab, that's all we do is be honest. Flea, those numbers you just gave is insane. When you're trying to win a championship, and we all know to win a championship, you have to be able to defend. So to allow a team to shoot that great in the paint, outside the paint, out rebound, out muscle, if y'all think this game tomorrow doesn't mean anything mentally, y'all are out your minds. Y'all are out your minds. Flea, this is a huge game tomorrow, and you breaking down those numbers. Mike Brown has to have that stat sheet as well. And he has to be Flea. He has to be.
It was practice. They had practice today. They had practice today. I know y'all saw the Knicks. Everybody had practice today.
Because Flea, how you just read that to us in the chat, to me, that should be everywhere in the Knicks locker room, in the Knicks building. Those stats right there. You cannot allow that. If we're attempting to play for a championship. If we allow Detroit to do that, imagine when we play, if we're in the finals against a Denver or OKC, or if we match up again with the Detroit or a Cleveland Cavaliers with James Harden. People, let's stop acting like this fucking game don't matter. Please. I see it.
You've been rolling. You got, hey, Brooke, MPG 102, you got paid today or something, nigga? You hit today? You hit today? Oh, shit, it's tax time. That's right.
Hey, Brooklyn PG. Let a nigga hold something, man. Let
me hold a little dollar or something, nigga. I send you my direct deposit information in a little bit. Don't worry.
Hey, our Brooklyn PG out here stunting on y'all niggas in the chat. Y'all niggas ain't getting money out here, nigga.
Broke ass niggas talking about all this Cartier this, Cartier that. Broke ass niggas. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. All we have to do
PG, is... but hold on, Flea. Let's thank you for the $20. Absolutely. And you definitely get a shimmy shake. Fish, I see your ass in the building. What up, Fish? But go ahead, Flea.
What up, Fish? Brooke MPJ 102. Thank you for your $20. All we have to do is slow the pace down against Detroit. Their half-court offense is trash. They are not a great half-court offense team. I'm gonna keep it a stack. 8. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Think Sohan and Alvarado coming to kills something tomorrow. Okay.
We can respond to that. Yeah. I will let her respond to that real quick. At Brooklyn PG 102. Thank you. That's a great
Appreciate you, brother.
That's a great point, Flea, and that goes with coaching. To me, Detroit is best when they're out in the open, when they're getting transition. Like I said, long rebounds, when they're playing that tough defense, being physical, and then they're out running, right? But like he said, when you slow the game down in the half court, Flea, just allude to it. Who you going to after Cade Cunningham, right? So Flea, once again,
somebody said a sore. Like, be honest, the kid is good, but he's not a great offensive player yet. He has time to develop. Duren has gotten much better. Duren is almost 20 and 10 a night. Almost 20 and 10 a night. He's gotten light years better. But I'm saying creating when shit gets hot. That's what happened last year. They want to talk about phantom foul calls and this and that. Last year, you didn't have another nigga that could create down the stretch of games if Cade wasn't doing it. So if Cade ain't doing it, who else gonna do it?
A Flea, right? Thinking about that. The game plan for Mike Brown, for me on the defensive end, you now have 3 guys that you can rotate on Cade Cunningham, right? That I don't think he can out physical, right? They're his same height. You have Diawara, you have Sohan, and you have OG. Flea, you made a great point. Now you got me thinking. Just let those guys guard Cade Cunningham. Everybody else, stay locked in with your guy. Because they other guys can't beat us unless they're out on the break in transition. How do you feel about that? Because, you know, if Cade Cunningham gets it going and he's getting other guys involved, because we know, listen, he's Mr. Triple-Double, right?
He's what I say, he's a motherfucker.
But
that
we have 3 guys that you can put on him now. Now, I'm not saying they're going to stop him, because plays like that, you can't stop. You can just slow them down and contain them and just make the game a little difficult. What do you think should be the defensive game plan tomorrow against the Detroit Pistons?
Just being physical. Just being physical with everybody, even Cade. Just being physical, not allowing guys to get to their spots, not allow. I said it earlier, not allowing comfort. All their guys are like super role players. They got 1 star over there. They got another all-star over there, and then they got a bunch of other guys that are like super duper role players. And when them niggas get rolling, a lot of them are hitting open shots. They're getting out into in the open court. They dunking the basketball. They getting layups. They getting all types of shit. That makes you comfortable when you a team like that. When you a team like that, that makes you comfortable. But what makes you uncomfortable is when shots are not falling. What you gonna do if you're not shooting 55% against us?
Right.
What you gonna do when we are crashing the glass and cleaning the glass? What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do then? What are you gonna turn to? So that's all I'm saying. That's all. This is gonna be a hell of a matchup. But what are you gonna turn to? Cade ain't a great shooter yet. So now we force him to become a jump shooter. Then what? Like there's ways that I ain't no NBA coach and I don't know shit about basketball. But the niggas that's getting paid top dollar, please believe they're watching tape, they're understanding, they're game planning for once April, May, and June comes on how to defend right now the best team in basketball. Everybody is watching y'all. There was no tape out on y'all before. Y'all are the best, number 1 team. People are watching, people are game planning, and the one thing that I say that sticks out from that team is they don't have another nigga that could create. That's it.
I mean, yeah, and it just goes to show, you know, how bad our defense is, right? Mm-hmm. When we have a Mitch, a OG, right, a Bridges, and a Josh Hart, right, guys that, you know, we think can and should be able to defend. So I just feel tomorrow night, you know, I'm gonna allude to it again. This is on Mike Brown. As much as, you know, we want to be able to put the blame and all the onus on Karl Anthony Towns and Brunson, this is on Mike Brown. This is going to come down to coaching because JB is going to have his guys ready, right?
They coming ready. It ain't
right. Flea. And before we run, right, because we need everybody to get their rest because tomorrow night is going down. I'm getting my snacks ready. I'm coming in. I just told everybody, the kids, the fam. Listen,
do not disturb. Who you blocking tomorrow? You blocking your? Don't block your sons, man. I'm tired of you blocking your sons.
I ain't have to block them.
Leave them niggas alone.
Nah, I ain't have to block him in a minute because his man KD ain't doing shit. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I ain't had to block him in a minute.
I love nephews, man. Little old balls. Those are my guys, man. Those are guys, man.
Big shout out Sam I am 9647. Yes, thank you for your $4.99.
Oh yeah, OG. Y'all saw it. So when Fabian comes back, he better not be on bullshit. Y'all saw what he just did.
Detroit basketball. No excuses. We coming to your city to dominate. All love, OG. Oh, listen, it's nothing but love. Nothing but love. But tomorrow, it's war. Tomorrow,
I ain't coming with no shirt and tie on neither, niggas.
Listen.
Do-rag, black hoodie, shades. Yeah, I'm here. Ray, Skywalker, 313. All you niggas, I'm forgetting some guys in there, but everybody that shows love and goes back and forth with us, we here tomorrow, niggas.
Tomorrow, the gloves is off. We all be nice Friday. Tomorrow, y'all can all go to hell. Y'all can all kiss our ass. And y'all can all go and do jack shit. The fuck out of here, right? But big shout out to everybody, man. Flea, great show. Tomorrow, do we get the win?
W, nigga. Are you niggas dumb? W. Win by 10. Cade Cunningham shoots 4 for 20. How about that? OG, don't even worry about putting up the shots no more. Go out there and shut that nigga's water off.
Yo, Flea, Detroit is really in the building, bro.
In the building, nigga. We on these niggas' tops. Pause.
Yo, Detroit
4
is
for 20.
listen, like chat. Before we go, we really fucks with y'all. Like y'all see us smiling, right? And it's genuine.
For real.
Like real talk for y'all to show up, show out night in, night out, and understand tomorrow. That's why I love our platform, because nobody sugarcoat nothing, nigga. Tomorrow's going down. That shit is war. That shit is war.
And you spell Knicks with a K, nigga. 313 elbow. You spell Knicks with a K. Be respectful.
Flea, before we run, are you a little nervous? Honestly.
Shitting me. Feet up. I might smoke a spliff online against these niggas tomorrow. Don't have me acting up. Comfortable, nigga. Feet up. Second half of the season. This is when it's time. We've been here before, have y'all? We've been here before.
Knicks rehab. Tomorrow night. We are live. We don't run. We ducks, no smoke. We are going to be live here. Get your popcorn ready. Make sure y'all put the wives and the kids to bed. Tell everybody, your friends, your family members, your parents, don't bother me while the game is going on.
Fact.
Leave me alone. The Knicks versus Detroit tomorrow night at home. Tell a friend. We are in the building live tomorrow night, Flea. Are you excited?
Sir, I'm excited. I love our Knicks fan base. I love how we've been incorporating the Detroit fan base in here. It's a healthy beef and competition. I love it, man. We just continue to build this platform, and from genuinely though, respect and love to everybody that continues to rock with us, because we really love doing this. So big shout out to y'all.
My job lucky I ain't got no sick days left, because I'm definitely ready to call out.
I'm off tomorrow. Nigga.
You know, listen.
Shit me, I'm off tomorrow, Friday, Monday, I'm off.
Listen, I might be sick tomorrow and Friday.
Bang out on them niggas. Just bang out on them niggas.
These niggas is lucky. I didn't know how important this game was going to be tomorrow. You know how? Now I'm thinking, damn, them days I called out. Fuck, I need them hours back.
I need them shits back.
Listen, we might have to figure something out. But all seriousness, tomorrow night, y'all, check us out. We live reaction during the game. We gonna call a game. We ain't ducking no smoke. We ain't running. Detroit versus New York. Flea, take us home, my brother.
Appreciate everybody in the chat. See y'all tomorrow. New York Knicks, bitches.
Oh.
She's here. I almost ran up out of here. We almost ran up out of here with a new
Flea, hold on. Let's have a conversation.
Nah, I haven't marinated on the avatar, but I'm marinating on this one. I gotta marinate on this one. I'm sorry.
Let's have a conversation with Nick House, Tatted Mommy.
Let's.
It's another avatar. It's another avatar.
Let's. Are you doing this on purpose? Do you understand your behavior? Do you understand
first and foremost
what it's doing to the chat?
The beautiful, the lovely, the extravagant, the sexy, the exquisite, the elegant. We gonna call her Miss. I got a new avatar for you niggas every day, nigga.
Every day.
Thank you for your $3.99. She pay like she weigh. Listen. Pay like she weigh. Listen, I show up late, no problem.
Hey, take that and talk about me for 30 seconds. Take that and talk about me for 30 seconds. I got you.
Mommy. Now, y'all know how much we love the ladies, right? We love everybody in the chat, but the ladies get special love. Are you doing us like Robin Givens and Boomerang? You leaving the $200 on the table and you got us like this? Look. Oh, my God. What God? Nick House Tatted Mommy, stop this shit, man. But all jokes aside,
somebody in the chat said, damn, these niggas get distracted quick.
Listen. Darlene Bryan, Tori B, Nick House Tatted Mommy, Rhonda Flores, Cherokee, Mo. All beautiful ladies. Who wouldn't get distracted by beautiful ladies? You niggas crazy? Cut all you niggas off for the ladies. Listen.
AllBall TV, suckers.
Look, nigga put Marcus.
That's Michael James. That's Michael James. Big shout out to Michael James. Marcus.
But all jokes aside, before we go, Flea, it's all fun. It's all love. We not here to disrespect nobody. So please, don't ever take it like that. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all to death. And like I said, for y'all to support us night in, night out, listen, I keep telling y'all, we got the dopest chat on YouTube. We see y'all tomorrow. Pull up in the building.
Peace.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.